Hi everyone. So I am doing the leap year book tag, and this is a book tag created by Melted Books and Amy Myers. So let's get on with the tag. Extra Day. A book that brought a little something extra. So I suppose that's how you would define extra. Um, I don't know. I feel like a lot of books bring something extra depending on what you're looking for. But I'm going to say, and I've mentioned this book before, but probably a few of these have been mentioned before. But I would go with Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side, just because I can see where people would think it's just another vampire romance, like a Twilight type of thing. But it was actually pretty entertaining. It was pretty funny. I liked the characters. It was kind of lighthearted and very much, much better than Twilight. Much better. Number two, Taking a Big Leap. A book you are or were afraid to read. So I have like a never ending TBR, which is, I think, pretty typical for booktubers and readers in general. But a book that is not out yet but will be on my TBR, obviously, is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which is the prequel to The Hunger Games. And of course, you guys know I'm a major fan. If the channel title doesn't give that away. So the original trilogy is told in first person point of view, from our protagonist, and this book is going to be, I guess, mainly focused on the antagonist of the original trilogy, and it's written in third person. So, as a major fan of the series, I know that it could go a way that I don't care for, or I could love it. I don't know. So, it's gonna be a little something different, for me. That, and I think the book is bigger than each of the three books in the trilogy. So it's gonna be bigger. It's written in a different tense, and a different point of view. So yeah, well, we're gonna see how I feel about it when I get to reading it in a few months. Every 4 years, what is the fourth book you've read this year? So I've actually only read four books so far, and the last book I read was a buddy read that I did with Todd the Librarian, and that is Sun and Spoon. 366 days in a year. So for this one, I'm not able to do it because I don't have bookshelves up at the moment. But the question technically is to um, go to your third shelf, find the sixth book, and then the sixth book after that. However, I just went to my Goodreads and I was looking at books I wanted to add for, books that I want to read. And so, um, Everlost is on there as like the fourth or third book, something like that. Leaping ahead, name four books that you want to read by next year, or like a bookish challenge that you want to do. Um, so I definitely want to, hopefully that my channel will be much more organized, which been a little bit I've gotten the chance to get a little bit better at that, but it's still not perfect. So I want to improve upon that, improve upon my schedule, basically. But four books that I want to read, I would say, and I suppose I'm thinking about bigger books because leap year is like every 4 years. So obviously, 4 years is a lot more time than a year. So, 4 books that I can think of off the top of my head that are pretty big are The Lord of the Rings, um, A Game of Thrones, um, I want to read The Stand. That's 3. And oh god, what else can I read? I want to read Pride and Prejudice. So those are 4. Leapfrog. Name a book on your TBR that has green in it, and I think Winter Girls, actually, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and Everlost also has green on it too. Bad luck. Bookish things you want to steer clear of. Just worrying too much about subs and what other people want, and not being focused on my own booktube happiness. And I think that is it for the tag. Yeah, I think I covered everything. So you were supposed to tag 4 people, and there's a lot of channels I love, but so off the top of my head, I am tagging Todd the Librarian, Mindy's Book Journey, Bookishly Confused, and did I write anything down? Argyle Dinosaur. Those 4. But of course, if you're watching this and you want to, you are tagged. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.